Welcome back to Rare US Coins, the channel where we dive deep into the fascinating world of American coins and uncover the true treasures that many people overlook every single day. Today, we are going to explore one of the most surprising and exciting stories in coin collecting history. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that most people would dismiss as just a single penny. It looks ordinary, it feels ordinary, but in reality, it has the potential to be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. We are talking about the 1964 Lincoln cent that has shocked collectors with a market value that can go all the way up to an incredible $585,325. Now, before you think this is just another penny, let me tell you why this particular coin stands out among the billions of cents that were minted in the 1960s. The Denver Mint struck millions of Lincoln cents in 1964, but not all of them were created equally. Some of them carry tiny details, minting errors, or rare variations that make collectors all around the world desperate to add them to their collections. This is why you should always check your pocket change, your old jars of coins, and even those dusty piggy banks sitting on the shelf. That forgotten penny could be a life-changing discovery. Let us go back for a moment to the year 1964. America was going through a time of great change. President Lyndon B. Johnson was in office, the civil rights movement was making history, and the coinage of the United States was undergoing a massive shift. Silver was disappearing from circulating coins, and the Lincoln cent remained one of the most common coins in every American's pocket. But here is the catch. Among these billions of cents, a few rare examples were struck with such unusual characteristics that today they have become prized possessions worth a fortune. The 1964 Lincoln cent that has been reported at the staggering value of $585,325 is one of those examples. Collectors and grading experts explain that the condition, rarity, and demand for this coin are what drive its price sky high. Imagine a single cent turning into $500,000 just because of the way it was minted and preserved. That is the true magic of coin collecting. So what makes this coin so special? First, let's talk about mint marks. The D you see on this coin stands for Denver Mint. Coins from different mints often have unique characteristics and sometimes even minting errors that drastically increase their value. In the case of the 1964 penny, some examples show doubling on the lettering or numbers, giving us what collectors call a double die. Others may have off-center strikes, repunched mint marks, or even unusual planchet errors. These tiny details might sound insignificant, but they can make the difference between a penny worth 1 cent and a coin worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now imagine finding one of these coins in uncirculated condition. The shine, the sharp details, the untouched luster, these are the qualities that grading companies like PCGS or NGC look for when they give a coin a high grade. And the higher the grade, the higher the value. That is how we arrive at incredible market values like $585,325. For new collectors who are watching, this is a reminder that every coin has a story and every coin has the potential to surprise you. If you are just starting your coin collecting journey, the 1964 Lincoln cent is a perfect example of why you should never overlook even the most ordinary looking coins. Start by checking the date, the mint mark, and then look very carefully at the coin's surface. Do you see any doubling? Any unusual marks? Any signs that the coin was struck differently? If you do, you may be looking at a valuable treasure. Coin collecting is not just about the money, though the market value is certainly exciting. It is about the history, the mystery, and the thrill of discovery. Every time you pick up a coin, you are holding a small piece of America's past. And when that coin turns out to be something rare and valuable, it connects you to a community of collectors and historians who all share the same passion. So next time you get change from the store, take a close look. That ordinary penny in your hand could be worth a fortune. The 1964 Lincoln cent proves that anything is possible in the world of rare US coins. If you enjoyed learning about this extraordinary coin and its massive value, make sure you subscribe to Rare US Coins. Hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest uploads. We bring you the most exciting stories from the world of coin collecting, from hidden treasures to million-dollar rarities. remember, the market value of the 1964 D penny has been reported as high as $585,325. That is more than $500,000 for a single cent. Just think about that for a moment. Coins like this remind us that the smallest details can lead to the biggest rewards. Thank you for watching Rare US Coins. Today we have a jaw-dropping story for you. We are going to talk about a coin that almost everyone has seen or handled at some point, but in a very rare form it is worth a staggering six-figure fortune. That coin is the 2001 cent penny. Believe it or not, there are examples of this small copper-plated zinc cent that have sold for over $585,000. Yes, you heard that right. A single 1-cent coin with a market value of about $585,326. Now let's break down why this coin is so valuable, how it could be sitting unnoticed in someone's pocket change, and what makes it stand apart from the billions of other pennies minted in the year 2000. First of all, the United States Mint produced billions of Lincoln cents in the year 2000. Most of these coins are extremely common and are only worth face value. You can find them in your piggy bank, in your drawers, and even in change at the grocery store. But within those billions of coins, there are a few remarkable errors and rare conditions that transform them into treasures worth a fortune. One of the most valuable is the 2000 wide AM cent. This is a variety that shows a very small but important design difference on the reverse of the coin. Instead of the letters A and M in the word America being very close together, like they normally are, in this rare variety there is a visible space between the A and the M. Collectors call this the wide AM. It might sound like a tiny detail, but in the coin collecting world, such variations can make the difference between a penny worth 1 cent and a penny worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. But that's not all. Some of these coins also feature dramatic minting errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or unusual planchet compositions. When a coin like that is graded by a professional service in mint state condition, with nearly perfect details, collectors go absolutely wild for it at auction. The result is record-breaking prices that can reach into the hundreds of thousands of dollars, like the legendary 2000 penny that sold for $585,326. Now imagine this. You're going through your pocket change. Maybe you're rolling coins to take to the bank. You spot a 2000 penny and at first you think it's just another ordinary cent. But if you take a closer look and notice that small gap between the A and the M, and the condition looks sharp, you could be holding a life-changing piece of history. That's why so many collectors love the thrill of hunting for these varieties. It's like a modern treasure hunt hidden in plain sight. So what exactly should you look for in your 2000 penny? Let's go step by step. Number 1, check the reverse side of the coin. Look closely at the word America. If the A and the M are almost touching, it's the normal design. But if you see a noticeable space, then congratulations, you might have the wide AM variety. Number 2, inspect the coin's condition. Coins that are bright, shiny, and free of scratches or wear are far more valuable than heavily circulated examples. A penny straight from a mint set or found in uncirculated condition could be worth far more than one that has been used for years. Number 3, check for additional errors. Sometimes a wide AM coin may also show doubling on the letters, numbers, or even Lincoln's portrait. Doubling occurs when the die strikes the planchet more than once in a slightly different position. These double die errors are incredibly popular among collectors. Number 4, consider having your coin graded. If you think you found a rare 2000 penny, sending it to a grading service such as PCGS or NGC can confirm its authenticity and assign it a grade. A coin that receives a high mint state grade could bring you a small fortune. Now let's talk about the auction side of things. When one of these coins hits the open market, serious collectors and investors line up to bid. That's exactly how one example of the 2000 penny managed to sell for $585,326. The rarity, the error, and the condition all combine to create a perfect storm of value. Think about it. A coin that was originally worth just 1 cent, smaller than the price of a stick of gum, suddenly becomes worth more than the average house in America. That's the power of coin collecting and the reason why channels like Rare US Coins exist, to share these unbelievable stories and keep the excitement alive for collectors everywhere. So the next time you see a 2000 penny, don't just toss it aside. Take a closer look. Because hidden among the ordinary are coins that can change your life. Imagine turning a single cent into over $500,000. That's what keeps collectors searching every day. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, share it with other collectors, and of course subscribe to Rare US Coins for more amazing stories and discoveries from the world of American numismatics. Also, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss our next upload. We cover everything from rare pennies to valuable silver dollars, gold coins, and surprising finds you can still make in circulation today. Thank you for watching Rare US Coins. Today, we are diving deep into an unbelievable story about a 1-cent coin that could potentially change your life. Yes, you heard that right. Just a single penny. Not just any penny though. This is a 2003 1-cent coin that has shocked collectors and numismatic experts around the world with its staggering market value of $585,327. Imagine holding a penny in your hand that could buy you a brand new house, a luxury car, or even pay off your debts. Now you might be asking yourself, how in the world can a simple 1-cent coin from 2003 be worth more than $500,000? Well, the answer lies in the fascinating world of coin collecting, minting errors, rarity, and demand among passionate collectors. The 2003 penny that we are talking about is not your ordinary Lincoln cent. Most pennies from 2003 are worth exactly 1 cent, maybe slightly more if they are in pristine condition. But this particular coin is a rare variety that has something special. Some of these rare pennies have errors that occurred during the minting process. For example, there could be a double strike, a misaligned die, a wrong planchet, or even a composition error. These mistakes make the coin unique, and in the world of coin collecting, uniqueness translates directly into value. Collectors are willing to pay insane amounts of money for coins that have flaws which the general public overlooks. To most people, a penny with a faint doubling on the date or a strange rim looks like nothing. But to an expert collector, it is like discovering buried treasure. The 2003 1-cent coin in question is one such treasure. Auction records have shown that when this coin appeared, its bidding value skyrocketed into hundreds of thousands of dollars until it finally reached an astonishing $585,327. Let us take a closer look at what makes this coin so valuable. First, the coin is part of the Lincoln cent series, which has been a favorite among collectors for decades. Second, the year 2003 was not considered a rare year for pennies, so most people would never suspect that a hidden gem exists in this date. That is exactly what makes it special. Third, the specific coin that sold for this record value was in an almost perfect uncirculated condition, with sharp details and an incredibly rare mint error. It was a once-in-a-lifetime find. Now here is the exciting part. These coins are still out there. Many of them are hiding in old jars of pennies, tucked away in wallets, sitting forgotten in bank rolls, or resting in piggy banks across the country. And who knows? You could be the next lucky person to stumble upon one. Imagine checking your spare change and realizing that you are holding a $500,000 coin. This is why I always encourage viewers to carefully examine every coin they come across. Pay attention to details such as doubling in the date, strange marks, unusual color, or errors in the lettering. If you spot something unusual, it might be worth getting the coin professionally graded. Grading services can certify whether your coin is authentic and provide you with a detailed report that can boost its market value significantly. Let's put this into perspective. You spend a penny to buy a piece of candy, and you are left with nothing. But if that penny happens to be the rare 2003 1-cent error coin, you are holding enough money to completely change your financial future. That is the magic of coin collecting. Small discoveries can lead to massive rewards. On this channel, Rare US Coins, I bring you the latest discoveries, hidden rarities, and market updates from the world of numismatics. Whether you are an experienced collector or someone who just found a shiny penny in your pocket, you will find something fascinating here. The story of the 2003 1-cent coin is just one example of why collecting coins is so thrilling. Every coin has a story, Every minting error is a mystery, and every discovery could lead to life-changing value. Before we wrap this video, let me remind you of something very important. Do not overlook your change. Always check your coins. That 1 cent you toss aside might be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Keep your eyes open, your curiosity alive, and your collector spirit strong. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to Rare US Coins and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on the next big discovery. I have many more exciting stories and rare coin values to share with you. Also, drop a comment below and let me know if you have ever come across a rare penny or if you are planning to check your 2003 pennies after watching this. Thank you so much for watching.